with her hard riding. Straight shooting. And suspense.
Take one step further, Black Bart, and I'll shoot you full of holes. Bang, bang! I warned you, you shouldn't have messed with me. Tag Oakley isn't afraid of man nor beast. I learned all about facing down sidewinders like you from my sister Annie and Lofty Craig. Outside of me, two of the bravest people I know. Let that be a lesson to you. Morning, Mr. Lacey. Miss Helen. Good morning, Tag.
Good morning, Tag.
Sure nice sign you got there.
It's gotta be nice, Tag. It's not every day state senator passes through Diablo. And he's stopping at my hotel for the night, too.
Well, how can he stop in any other hotel? You got the only one in town.
Now, none of your wisecracks, young man. This may be the only hotel, but it's the best and cleanest in the whole West.
Where's Annie and Lofty this morning? We saw them ride out just after sunup.
Out on Sandstone Mesa. Annie's practicing some of her shooting tricks. She's been asked to put on a demonstration for Senator Halstead.
Say, that's a real honor.
You bet. She got a personal letter from the senator himself, just asking if he could see some of her shooting.
We've got to get that room fixed up, Helen, or we get shot. There's a lot of work to be done before the 5 o'clock stage arrives. Come on.
Holy Toledo! Oh, Dallas!
Looks like Diablo's planning a big reception for the senator.
Yeah, don't it, though?
Figure we can join the party, Luke? No harm in trying.
Let's go.
Sweet shooting, Annie.
Thanks, Lofty. But I gotta keep on practicing.
I don't see why. If I could shoot like that, I figure I had all the practicing I needed.
If you figured that way, you wouldn't be shooting well very long. Stay.
What's wrong, Tag? You rode in here like the devil himself was after you.
Almost as bad, Lofty. It's Luke Dallas.
Dallas? What about him?
He and his boys just rode right into town.
Well, he's a professional gunman, isn't he, Lofty?
One of the best. When he shows up, someone generally gets killed.
Well, I've heard tell that he's got some pretty big men behind him.
Yeah, but no one's been able to prove it.
Well, let's just hope they're passing through Diablo.
No such luck, sis. He and his boys are still in there at the hotel. I saw him.
What do you think?
I don't know, Annie.
He's faster than greased lightning with a gun. But you'll show him what's what, won't you, Lofty? As soon as you tell him, he'll clear right out of town.
I'll do what I can, Tag.
Did you hear the news, Deputy?
I know all about it,
Are
Shirley.
you going to take him? You going to take Luke Dallas?
Deputy's down there, Luke. All by himself.
Well, we don't want the deputy to be lonesome.
So let's go see what he wants.
Well, it's mighty nice of you to welcome us, Deputy.
Kind of out of your territory, aren't you, Luke?
Well, I'm looking for a place to settle. Diablo might be just what I'm looking for.
I don't think so. Diablo's a peaceful town.
Oh, I ain't aiming to start no trouble here. So why don't you mosey on over to your office and take care of your job?
Your being here is my job. I'm asking you to leave.
Well, you can keep on asking, Deputy. But me and the boys here ain't gonna leave till we get good and ready. And if there's any dispute in that, we can settle it right here and now. And I'll let my gun do my serious talking.
Back down. Lofty Craig, back down.
Dallas turned him inside out.
He's a coward, that's what. A coward. He ain't fit to be a lawman.
He ought to turn in his badge.
Just like you said, Luke, we've got a setup.
Yeah, there's not a thing to worry about, boys. Not a thing.
Lofty. You gonna let him say that?
Tag.
Never mind, Annie. It's a question that deserves an answer.
You don't have to answer to us, Lofty. We've seen you in enough scrapes to know you're not a coward, but giving up your badge and your job...
You're not afraid of Luke Dallas, are you?
No. I'm not afraid of him.
But you backed down, Lofty. I saw you.
Luke Dallas is no stranger to me, Tag. I've known him for years. We were in the cavalry together. He was in my platoon when I was stationed at Fort Stone. It's as simple as that. I owe Luke Dallas my life.
I understand how you feel, Lofty, but, well, he's not the same man you knew in the Army. He's a killer now, a professional gunman.
I know that, Annie. But how can I draw on a man who saved my life? I just don't figure that's the way to pay off my debt. And that's why I had to give up the badge.
Gosh, Lofty, Why couldn't you tell that to the folks here in town, so as they won't think you're yellow?
I could, Tag. But I don't think it would do much good. I think it was just an excuse.
Do you think Dallas is serious about settling here in Diablo?
No. No, I'm sure he wasn't.
Gosh, Lofty, what do you think he's up to?
I don't know. I know one thing, sure. He's in Diablo for a reason.
Well, then don't you see, Lofty, you can't back down now. The whole town is depending on you to keep the peace.
I'm sorry, Annie, but they're going to have to get somebody else.
What time's the senator's stage due in?
According to the schedule, 5 o'clock. His room will be right down the hall.
What's the matter, Frank? You're not getting jumpy already. We just got here.
You sure that deputy won't cause no trouble?
You mean ex-deputy. You saw for yourself what happened. You see, he's kind of obligated to me.
You reckon you feel the same way after you've killed Senator Halstead?
By that time, we'll be well on our way.
Nothing I hate more than waiting.
All good things come to them that waits, Frank.
The senator's a big man, Luke. Just about everybody in the country knows him.
Yes, and everybody will be reading about him tomorrow. His obituary will make headlines.
Maybe Frank's been reading too many of the senator's speeches, all about passing the Homestead Act and helping little people.
Is that right, Frank? Is that what you want, a little piece of ground all to yourself?
You know it ain't that, Luke. I'm not the settling down type.
Well, you'd better settle down right now. Those Indian traders in the state capitol are paying us plenty to see that Halstead never casts another vote.
But how can one vote make any difference?
Because, like you said, the senator's a big man. Without his support, that Homestead bill hasn't got a chance. And our friends can keep on trading without worrying about that land being open to the settlers. Now, why don't you two go outside, look the town over, enjoy yourselves. I want to get me some rest.
I don't know how you can rest, Luke. Know what we gotta do.
I gotta sleep, Frank, while I have the chance.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna have a real busy night.
I got me a gallon Dodge. I'd sure like some of that stuff.
Costs enough. One dress looks the same as the next to me.
What goes into it that counts, eh, Frank?
Yeah.
Speaking of women, look what's coming. Morning, little lady. I don't reckon you and me have met.
Let's keep it that way.
Oh, no, that's not a very nice way to talk to a stranger. I was just trying to be friendly.
Say, I'll just bet you're that Annie Oakley people talk about. You carrying a gun and all.
You win the bet. Now, if you don't mind, I have things to do.
What's your hurry? You and me ain't got acquainted yet.
You're not going to. Get out of our way.
Well, if the ex-deputy ain't getting jealous.
I meant no offense, mister.
Come on, Lofty.
Now, you wouldn't get all riled up at a little fella like me, would you, mister? Because if you would, I'd tremble something awful.
Guess you must feel real protected, huh, Miss Oakley? Having this big, brave cowpoke at your side.
Lofty, please.
Sure you don't want me to help you, Miss Lacey? I'm awful good at sweeping.
No thanks, Tag. I'll manage all right.
Kind of getting things spruced up, eh, miss? Now, you shouldn't go to all that trouble for me and my friends.
This is for someone else's benefit, Mr. Rand. Someone important.
It seems like nobody around here appreciates us, don't it, Kurt?
Ah, this little lady ain't as ornery as she sounds, Frank.
Why don't you two guys just go jump down a well?
Who's a wise kid?
My name's Tag Oakley, and I'm not afraid of you two.
Well, now, that just about makes you braver than anybody else in town, don't it? Maybe they ought to make you sheriff.
Why don't you leave us alone? We're not doing you any harm.
We're paying customers. Guests of the hotel, miss.
Well, you're not particularly wanted. Why don't you go away?
That's downright unsociable.
Let me go! Let me go! Let her go! Let me go! Let me go!
I ain't used to having people say no to me, lady.
Well, maybe that'll help you get used to it.
I wish you hadn't have done that, miss.
Let go of her. Let's get out of here, old man. Get out. Oh, baby, come on. Oh, get over.
Annie! Lofty!
Got to knock.
I'm going to forget a lot of things.
Meaning what?
Meaning what's between you and me is personal. It doesn't include your two apes down there.
You must have had a run-in with the boys. Oh, they're probably just having a little fun.
What you and your kind call fun makes decent people sick. Now, I'm warning you. Tell them to lay off.
That's pretty big talk for a man who ain't wearing a badge no more.
That badge can go back on, Luke. And if it does, I'll forget you ever saved my life.
Still the same, huh? Duty comes first, just like when you were in the Army.
Any way you want to take it. Now, I'll come gunning, I swear it.
Oh, Craig, as long as you're passing out warnings, there's something I ought to tell you. I don't think you're fast enough, with or without a badge.
What you think doesn't worry me a bit.
I don't know, Tag. Well, he's got this town darn near scared out of their wits. Ain't you got to do nothing?
But, Dad...
Now, quiet, Helen. I've got a right to speak my mind. Are we going to sit by and let a bunch of gunmen turn this town upside down? The senator's coming today. Suppose something happens.
Nothing's going to happen, Mr. Lacey.
Well, who's going to stop him? There's no one around here as far as I can see.
But, Dad, Lofty's not afraid. You saw that just now out front.
Yes, but they weren't Luke Dallas. He's the one I'm concerned about.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lacey.
Well, being sorry ain't no comfort. What is it, Lofty? Why are you afraid of Luke Dallas?
Gosh, sis, what are we gonna do? There's not another man in town that can stand up to Luke Dallas.
I know, Tag.
But who are we gonna get? We've gotta have law.
We do have law, Tag. Lofty's fighting a battle within himself right now, but even without his badge, he knows his job. I'm sure when the right time comes, he'll prove it.
Lofty, look at this.
What is it, Lofty?
A message from the state capitol, from the chief federal marshal's office.
It's Luke Dallas, Miss Annie. He and his boys are going to kill Senator Halstead.
What? Holy Toledo.
Listen to this. Political plot to assassinate State Senator Halstead in Diablo, uncovered here. Conspirators captured, named Luke Dallas, Frank Reagan, and Kirk Rand as hired assassins. If possible, place above-named trio under immediate arrest and hold on federal charge of conspiracy to commit murder. Proceed at your own discretion, but take all necessary precaution for the senator's safety.
Well, we haven't much time. The stage is due in at 5.
Gosh, what are you gonna do, Lofty?
That's what I've been ordered to do, Tag. It's not a personal matter any longer.
Do you think we can do it quietly?
We can try, Annie. Can't do it quietly now, Annie.
He's wearing the badge, Luke.
Yeah, I noticed.
Hurley, clear the streets. There's going to be some shooting.
Yes, sir.
Get clear, Tag.
Hey, you!
There's gonna be some shooting, Mr. Lacey. You better take cover.
Hurry.
It looks like you've got something on your mind, Deputy. You want something special?
You, Luke, and your 2 boys. Your friends in the state capitol pull the rug out. You're all under arrest for conspiracy to commit murder.
Like I said, Deputy, I let my gun do my talking. You'll have to let yours do the arresting. You'd better tell the little lady to get out of the way.
Do like he says, Annie.
Looks like I'm gonna get a chance to make up for that mistake of saving your life. Right now.
You can start trying whenever you're ready. That clears up the dead, Luke. I could have shot to kill.
I reckon we owe you an apology, Lofty. We're sure sorry.
Forget it, Curly. I had it coming.
Get the doctor, Tag.
All right, Annie. Hey, Annie, the stage is coming in.
How do you do, Senator?
How do you do, sir? This is Annie Oakley, Senator.
How are you?
Oakley. She's going to show you some fancy shooting later on. Oh, wonderful.
And this is our Deputy Sheriff, Craig.
Mr. Craig.
My pleasure.
And this is Tag Oakley, Senator.
Tag, how are you?
Just fine, sir.
And my daughter.
How do you do?
And my name is George Lacey.
Mr. Lacey.
Welcome to Diablo, Senator Halstead.
Well, thank you, Mr. Lacey. Thank you very much. Well, nice, quiet little town you have here.
Yes, sir. A nice, quiet little town.
Yes. Won't you step into the hotel for some refreshments, Senator?
Why, thank you, sir.